hope you're all well and happy Friday. So I'm actually filming this part of the video this morning. You guys will see this go live tonight. I actually came to edit the video and it had no sound. Honestly, my worst nightmare. I just forgot to check the microphone was plugged in and it wasn't. So I'm refilming this morning. So I've got very glam on a Friday morning, but today's video is all about all black evening looks. And what inspired me to do this was me and Lee went for a date night the other night and I was in a rush, and my go-to for when I'm in a rush and don't know what to wear is head to toe black, a slick back bun and a red lip. I always feel put together, it's super timeless and classy, so I thought I'd make a video on it and show you guys all the different ways you can style black. So I'm going to do it in the same format as the previous video with the transitional autumn and winter, because you guys seem to really love that, and I'm so glad because I love filming in that way. And I think having that lookbook style styling on the screen is really good for you guys to see how it develops as well through the seasons. I picked 5 pieces today. I've gone with the tailored trousers. The ones I've picked are more of like a slightly relaxed slouchy trouser, but they look really great dressed up. Then I've got the satin midi, the leather mini, the leather trousers and the knit dress. So I'm going to be styling those pieces as the base, and then I'm going to be using this jumper quite a lot throughout the video and a few other tops and blazers as well. So you'll see the pieces being used on repeat throughout the video, but that's what I want to show you as well, how versatile you can style all the other basics in your wardrobe. For instance, the black blazer, you can use it throughout all the looks that I'm going to show you today. Anyway, that intro was probably super long, so I'm going to get on with the video and I really hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to start with the tailored trousers, and this pair are a more tailored loose fit, which I love. They give a real relaxed feel, so you can really dress these up for the evening. I've teamed them with a rib asymmetric top to give the illusion that it's a jumpsuit. I've then added a belt with gold hardware to match my jewellery and bag detail and to make the outfit pop a little. I've then paired the trousers with a court shoe. Pairing this style of shoe gives off a more transitional to autumn look, and I'd go for this rather than an open toe heel for this time of year. To finish the look, you can add your black blazer and create a suit style look. I like to roll the sleeves up so that it feels a little bit more relaxed and less formal. Add a red lip and you're dinner ready. For autumn, I've swapped the asymmetric top out for a long sleeve rib velvet top. You will have seen this from one of my previous videos. This is a newer piece in my wardrobe and it just feels a little bit more autumnal and is ideal for the colder evenings while still feeling dressy too. I've then swapped my leather bag to my velvet quilted chain bag to tie in with the velvet texture of the top. If you don't have options for another black bag, stick to using your favourite evening one. For the winter look, I've gone for a real late 80s, early 90s look with the whole minimal head to toe black look, and I love it. This is for those real colder winter evenings. Maybe you're visiting the Christmas markets and heading out for a meal after and you want to feel a little bit more glam, then this one's for you. Now onto the knit dress. So as this is a roll neck knit dress, I've decided to tuck it inwards and make it more of a grown on style for the transitional period. Being petite, I've then decided to add a bell and ruche the top half over to make the style a little shorter as well. If you don't want to belt it, feel free to keep it as it is. But I just feel that adding a belt just cinches you in a little bit, and with the gold hardware detail, it splits up the full black look. I've kept it simple and paired the dress with my court shoes and leather bag so that the gold hardware ties nicely in with the jewellery and belt. If it's a little warmer, ruche the sleeves up to your elbows so that this adds more volume into the sleeves. I love the simple look of this. It's super easy to create and it looks effortless and is definitely a go-to for me when I'm in a rush. For autumn, I've decided to turn the grown-on collar back into a roll neck and swap the court shoes for my knee-high boots. I love the way these boots sit just below the knee. They're a great pair for petite girls as it elongates the thighs, giving the illusion that you're taller. And the block heel height on this pair are perfect too. You can keep the look without any layers on, or you can add a leather blazer for extra warmth and a contrast of textures against the knitwear. This again is a real nod to the 90s and would also be a great day to evening outfit, especially if you're heading out for shopping and then going for a meal in the evening. For the winter, I've then added some sheer tights. Personally, I love to wear the more sheer look ones, especially when wearing head to toe black with boots, because I feel like it splits up the look and doesn't feel as blocky. The ones I'm wearing here are a 20 denier, so I would suggest wearing tights in the 10 to 20 denier region when styling this outfit. To finish the look, I've added a wrap wool coat and my leather evening bag. If it's super cold, this way you can belt the coat up and stay warm until you get indoors. The next piece I'm going to style is the black satin midi, a real classic for the evening looks, and for the transitional period I've styled it with my asymmetric top again. You can keep it plain so it acts as a dress, or you can split it up the look and add a belt. And finish the look with a sling back horseshoe and my chain bag. I've played with quite a few textures in here, but I've kept them quite matte so that the sheen of the midi can really pop. For autumn, I've swapped out the sleeveless top for a cut-out long-sleeved one. This is a soft knitted fabric, so it's going to be lovely and warm, and then I've swapped the court shoes for my ankle boots. I've then removed the belt to keep the look really minimal, and it gives the illusion of a midi dress. Again, I've layered my blazer over the top for an extra layer, but you could equally wear the top on its own. For winter, I've swapped my ankle boots for my knee-high boots for extra warmth. If it's really cold, you could even add tights underneath too, as you won't see them. I've definitely done this before when it's been really cold. I've then tucked my jumper into the skirt. With it being a lightweight knit, it doesn't show as much bulk on the skirt. However, if you want to opt for a thicker jumper and you don't want a lot of bulk, tuck it in slightly at the front, or you can tuck the hem under your bra. That works really well too. To elongate the look, I've then finished it with my wrap wool coat and used the bag as a crossbody to add a flash of gold hardware to the look. Now onto the leather trousers. I've had this pair for years now, but Ted Baker still have them in the sale, so I'll pop the link below. A tip when buying leather trousers is to look at what your favourite pair of jeans are and then get them in that shape. So for me, I love a high-waisted straight leg, so I've gone for those today. I've paired the transitional look with my asymmetric top again and layered my blazer on top. To tie all the leather details in together, I've then styled my leather bag for this one. This look could also be worn in the autumn as well. It really depends on the weather where you are. For autumn, I've swapped the court shoe for my ankle boots and gone for a long sleeved cut out top. As the look is head to toe black, I wanted to show a little bit of skin, so this is a great way to do it. I actually wore this look the other night when I went for a meal, and it was perfect because it was a little bit chilly, but because I had the long sleeve, I was still nice and warm. And then because it was raining loads as well, my feet were nice and dry with the boots. For winter, I've got my knit jumper back on and layered the jewellery over the top to dress it up and also break up the head to toe black look. I've then kept my ankle boots on and finished with the wool wrap coat. Again, this is a great one for those super cold winter days around the festive period, as the faux leather trousers adds extra warmth. And finally, the leather mini skirt. If you prefer to style a short, then definitely style these looks with those instead, whatever suits you best. For the transitional period, I've kept the top half casual with a plain black tee tucked in and layered a blazer on top. To elongate the legs, I've then gone for a court shoe and belted the mini. I really love this look for date night, and it's a go-to for me during the transitional period. For autumn, I wanted to show you the look as a more relaxed evening feel, so I've layered the knit jumper over the top of my skirt and paired it with my leather boots. By doing this, I feel like it splits up the leather and acts as a mini dress too. I've then layered my faux leather blazer over the top to make it like a co-ord with the skirt. Again, this feels really 90s and is a great one to wear if you're heading into the city for the day, and then it takes you really nicely into the evening. And to finish the look and contrast with the leather, I've then added in my velvet chain quilted bag. For winter, I've decided to tuck in the jumper to show you an alternative look, plus this will be super cozy and warm styled like this. If you don't want to tuck the jumper in and you do prefer it laid over the top of the skirt, then I'll show you that on here as well. It looks great styled both ways, so whichever you prefer. I've then added in my sheer tights with the boots and layered my wrap coat on top to finish the look. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope it inspired you to create some all black evening looks. And let me know if you recreate any of these looks as well. As always, I'll link as much as I can below, and then I'll link some alternatives with different price points as well. But take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all very soon.